This year, Be Quiet is at the Bellagio, and right over there they have a brand new case, 2 new coolers, and a new power supply. So let's head over there and take a look. BPS Custom's coverage of CES 2020 in Las Vegas is made possible by Thermaltake, Fractal Design, and Corsair. Thank you to them for making our trip possible. Check out the links below for all information on the new products being debuted this week in the desert, or more accurately, in a hotel room on the 40th floor of the smokiest building you've ever seen. One of Be Quiet's most popular cases last year, and one that I reviewed on the channel, came out around the end of September, and it was the Purebase 500. Well, Be Quiet took a lot of feedback from initial reviews and from users, and now they've created this, which is the Purebase 500DX. It's going to come in black and white for around $100. Pricing isn't quite yet finalized, but you should see it around $100 US. They've completely changed the front panel now so that it's entirely mesh with this addressable RGB effect on the front. It looks pretty slick. The RGB control is on the top as well, or you could also control it with your motherboard software. But you see in the front I/O, they also have now USB 3.1. Moving along to the back, you see that the top is entirely mesh now. You don't have the option of having that solid panel. So the initial Purebase 500 was actually more focused on silence, whereas this is airflow. And nowhere is that more evident than the fact that in addition to the front being mesh, they have another fan that comes with this now. So you have 3 fans that come built in here, along with an addressable RGB strip at the top and the mesh front panel. So they made a few changes here, but the interior tooling and layout is all the same. So if you like the Purebase 500 layout, but you wish that maybe your thermals were a little bit better, this is going to be the case for you. And they really haven't jacked the price up that much at all. It's only going to be about $20 more than the initial one. One thing that I really like that some case manufacturers are doing now is making the electrical connection between the case and the front panel through pins instead of wiring. So Be Quiet has done that here. You have these 3 pins that make contact with these 3 pads over here, and that's how the RGB signal goes through to the front. It's nice and clean. You don't have to worry about wires or anything like that. And I wish that all case manufacturers would really consider this instead of messy wiring solutions that sometimes cause problems, especially when you've disassembled the case and you're trying to install fans and stuff. So Be Quiet's really doing it right, and I really do like this case. There are a couple other coolers here on the table, starting with the Purerock 2. Now you're going to be able to get the Purerock 2 in both silver and in black, $5 price premium for the black, so that's $39 for the silver, $44 for the black. It has a TDP rating of 150 watts. These are just going to be your standard tower air coolers, 4 direct contact heat pipes at the bottom, and obviously you're a Be Quiet fan here too. So these aren't too exciting, but these are going to replace your stock cooler and do a lot better than something like a Wraith Spire or something like that, and they're going to run really quiet as well. A cooler that I'm a little more excited for is this one. This is the Shadowrock 3. Now it has a 190 watt TDP rating and an offset mounting, so that it's supposed to be a lot better with RAM clearance because it's pushed off to the side, and all your memory should be over here, and you can move this fan up and down as need be. It's got 5 direct contact copper heat pipes and a mounting mechanism that comes with the famous Be Quiet screwdriver. Shadowrock 3 is coming in April for about $49. What I'm holding in my hands here is Be Quiet's new Halo power supply. This is the Dark Power Pro 12. It's going to come in 1200 watt and 1500 watt varieties. It's entirely digital, 80 plus titanium rated. Now, this is not going to be a cheap unit. It's going to be $389 for the 1200 and $439 for the 1500. But to be honest, if you're looking at 80 plus titanium rating, you probably understand that you're not looking at a budget power supply anyway. So not only is the shell fully aluminum and a little fingerprinty, it looks really cool, and it's going to come with all individually sleeved cables. Move over to this side of the table just to be able to show you the fan design inside the Dark Power Pro. Be Quiet has come up with a frameless fan solution. Now they're not going to have any kind of 0 RPM fan mode because their fans run really quiet as is, and this is going to be a Silent Wings fan inside of this box, and you're not really going to be able to hear it either way. I actually asked them about that, and they said that they'd rather have the fan running at super low RPM instead of stopping and starting all the time, which does make a lot of sense. It allows them to warranty this unit for 10 years. So that's it from the Be Quiet suite here at the Bellagio CES 2020. We are going on day number 2. We got some other appointments to get to, but first I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Fractal Design, Thermaltake, and Corsair. Check out their links down below. Get subscribed to the channel if you are not already. Lots of content still coming your way. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. All of our CES videos are edited on the Electronics Mag 15. Check out the link below.